So let's begin. Sit up tall and straight, close the eyes, and let's bring the attention within. Begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Om. The moment of creation, a divine essence became part of all living beings everywhere. Divine spark is equally present in all beings throughout the endless universe. Tune your mind to that supreme divine consciousness that is within and all around us. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. To make this practice even more powerful, more meaningful, and even better than meditation, renounce all the fruits of the practice. Think of this as your divine obligation. Do it because it must be done for all beings. So let's begin with a mantra for purification to purify this space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know the mantra, just, as always, pretend that you're channeling a guru. The guru is chanting through you, derive all the benefits all the same. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bhiantrahastihi. 2 more times. Try do it in a single breath each time. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bhiantrahastihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bhiantrahastihi. Let's move on to spiritual breathing in order to establish a strong bond with the divine essence within. Living in the spiritual heart. In the center of the chest, in the right side of the physical heart is where you find God. Raise your arms up over the head, the palms slightly turned up. From the fingertips, inhale down through the arms, right into the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4. Bringing the best of the best. 6, 7, 8. Hold it all in the spiritual heart. Hold the attention in the breath there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the arms. Just the breath leaves. Everything you pulled in stays within. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale down through the arms. Everything you need comes through the arms right into the spiritual heart. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, holding it in the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it there. Exhale, just the breath out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Feel as though there's a magnet pulling in everything you need down through the arms, right into the spiritual heart. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold everything in the heart as an offering to the divine essence who resides there. Exhale up the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. So let's do a little bit of pranayama before we start. First, to heat up the body, we'll start off with Kapalabhati. This also helps to stimulate the Muladhara, not Muladhara, the navel chakra, Manipura chakra, and aerates the lungs, oxygenates the blood. So about 1 exhale per second. Just imagine you're throwing a belly button against the front of the spine with forcefulness. Hands in Yakyana Mudra on the knees. So clear the lungs first of all the air by exhaling. And when you're ready, begin. Exhale completely, empty the lungs. Now take a deep breath in, fill up the belly and in the chest, raise the chest. Kumbhaka, hold the breath. Bring the chin in front of the chest, contract the buttocks, pull the belly button in front of the spine. The attention at the space between the eyebrows, the tip of the tongue, tooth melt behind the teeth will seal off the lock. Keep trying to keep your attention at the space between the eyebrows, the seat of divine perception located there. Slowly exhale, softly. The exhale should always be controlled. From the solar plexus, your source of inner power, inhale the power up to the space between the eyebrows. Leave it there, exhale back down to the solar plexus. Again, from the solar plexus, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows. Very important center of consciousness located there. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. One more time, and imagine you're drawing the power up from the solar plexus right up to the Agnya chakra. Hold it there, hold the breath again. Keep your attention there. And just allow the power to empower yourself so that you can share, always feel compelled to share with all beings, everything that you have, to benefit all. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Remain established in that intention of always offering up the best, the best. Everything you have is meant to be shared. Breathe normally for a couple of cycles. So now a few exercises with alternate nostril breathing, which will then combine with the Kapalabhati that we just did. So breathing in through the left for 3 times, left nostril, then breathing out, in and out through the right side 3 times, and then from left to right 3 times, and from right to left 3 times. So right hand in Vishnu Mudra, second, third fingers fold down, turn the palm towards you, no longer Vishnu Mudra, but we still use this for the alternate nostril. Thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left hand always in Jnana Mudra. Okay, sit up tall and straight, breathe out completely. Just get used to the passage of controlling the passage of breath. So close off the right side, inhale through the left, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left again, exhale through the left. Inhale left, exhale left. Now close the left side with the right ring finger, open up the right side, inhale through the right, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril, exhale through the right nostril. Last time, inhale through the right, exhale right. Now close the right, inhale through the left, close left, open right, exhale. Again, close the right, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Close left, right, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale back to the right immediately. Close right, exhale left. Close left again, inhale to the right. Close right, open left, exhale. And one more, close left, inhale right. Close right, open left, exhale. We'll conclude. And now combine those two techniques, alternate nostril Kapalabhati. So inhaling sharply through the left, exhale, and then exhale through the right, and then immediately breathe in through the right, close right, exhale left. Okay, so it's like when you on the right side, when you exhale through the right and back up through the inhale through the right, it's like a spring-loaded sort of type of action. Just like bellows, okay? So imagine there's a spring that can attach those bellows. It's that sort of action. Okay, so we'll start slow, and once you feel comfortable, you can speed it up at your own, according to your own abilities. So breathe out, and then begin. Close the right side. On your own. Prepare to exhale through the left side. Now inhale through both nostrils. Fill up the lungs, raise the chest. Kumbhaka, close off the nostrils with the right thumb and the right ring finger. Third eye attention as always. Everything stops, all the activity, the mind, body, and motions as though they're frozen. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha. Exhale through the right side slowly. Bring your right hand back down. Take a moment to observe the state of the body, mind, and emotions. No judgments to what you observe, no expectations what you should or should not observe. Just be the witness. So now just to quiet the mind, just about 5 minutes of alternate nostril breathing. Do the count of 4, 16, 8. 4 on the inhale through the active nostril, close for 16. Exhale, apply the locks as always. Exhale through the right, the less active side for 8 counts, and then reverse it. Okay, so let's find the active nostril first. Close off the right side. Inhale through the left a few times. And do the same with the other side. Close off the left nostril. And whichever side feels more open is your active nostril. If you can't tell the difference, just use the left side as your active. Usually it changes every 2 hours or so. Left hand is always in Jnana Mudra. So we'll start together and then we'll go by ourselves. It's to help to calm the mind and to help to remove cravings, which helps us to concentrate better and to make the mind more conducive to meditation. Breathe out completely to begin. Then close off the active less active nostril. Inhale through the active. Close both nostrils for 16. 2, 3, 4. Root lock. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Exhale out through the less active nostril. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the less active. 3, raise the chest, hold the breath, plug both nostrils, third eye attention. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out through the active side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go on your own now. Keep the counting even, so equal duration between each count. But if you want to get more lung capacity, you can slow down the count. This technique, the mind becomes calm and one-pointed on the divine that is always within. And perhaps this will help us to stay in that calm mindset, that one-pointedness all throughout the asana practice as well. If the mind wanders, be completely unjudging, unconcerned. Just keep bringing your mind back to the space between your eyebrows, your attention. Keep on trying to keep your focus at the third eye. Effort is always more important than the results. No effort is wasted, and whatever we don't achieve in this lifetime, we just carry it into the next one, all our accomplishments, and we just pick up where we left off. Bit by bit, the mind becomes quieter more easily, and remains as such. Time you exhale through the active nostril, conclude, and just take a moment to observe again the state of the body, the mind, and emotions. It's good to check in once in a while with this type of exercise. Monitor the state of the body, mind, and the practice of the emotions throughout the practice. Sometimes you get too caught up in the postures, the desires to attain the postures takes over. Always come back to the idea that the practice is an offering, especially when you're struggling. Then when you come back to the idea that everything's an offering, all of a sudden you might find that the body opens up, and all of a sudden amazing things happen. And you're doing it for the well-being of all. So now let's put that into practice. Let's come to standing. So let's begin with some warm-ups. Prepare for the practice. Start with the hands on the hips. Start by moving the joints. Roll the head around in circles. Loosen up the neck muscles. Try to see all the way around you. The chin to the chest, the back of the head, the top of the back, the ears to the shoulders. And then go in the opposite direction. Good. Both arms circling backwards. And then go forwards. And now, left arm up, right hand down. Spin the arms in opposite directions. Left arm is always going downward. Right arm is going backwards. Up, sorry. Beautiful. And now right arm up, left hand down, switch directions. Right arm is always coming downward. Left arm is always spinning towards the back, upwards. Now both arms up over the head. Take hold of the opposite elbows, bounce to the left. Bounce a few times on each side. Come back up, go to the other side, pushing the hips and the ribs up towards the left as you bend to the right. Come back to the center, elongate first before bending to the left. Try to keep the side body smooth, free of wrinkles. And then coming up, and then go to the other side. Come back to the center. Little circles over the head to begin. Start with the head, neck, and shoulders first. And then circles get larger, bringing the chest and the upper back into the movement. And then you're starting to feel it all the way up the trunk, over, above the waist. Yeah, and then even bigger. Maybe start to make little big circles from the body like a windmill, spinning its arms. Hinge at the hips, the forearms sweep across the tops of the feet. And then coming all the way back up, go in the opposite direction now. Again, start with the little circles right over the head. And then the circles get larger. Feeling it above the waist, along the side body. And then finally, if you feel apt to do so, the whole trunk turning. Use momentum, the downswing to carry you through the circle smoothly, effortlessly. And coming all the way back up. Good, now release. Shake out the hands, move the fingers very, very fast from side to side. Extremely fast, so like at any moment, the hands might fly off the wrists. Up and down like the wings of a hummingbird again, very, very fast. Now, big twists from side to side, arms go out wide. Look all the way around you. Roll the arms around the body, like get the sense that they're like heavy ropes in your body. And then start to move faster, so then the arms don't go quite as wide. Want to start to shake, and then start to move very, very fast in. Shoulders, head flying all the directions. And conclude. Now start to bounce. Push off through your toes, lift the heels, and start to get a little bit of height. Push off, get as high as you can now. Be like a child, always enthusiastic, always happy. See if you can do 360 turns while you're airborne. And then the other way. Again, really high. Good. And then conclude. Now the feet tapping ground very, very fast, running on the spot. Think of raindrops hitting the ground in a storm. Furiously, getting faster. And then conclude. Take a deep breath in. Fill up the best, the body with the best of the best. Imagine coming right into the skin. Exhale, send it everywhere. Again, inhale, bring the best of the best. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout your being. Send it to all beings. Good. Now, bring yourself to a wall or something, or hold on to a chair. Swing the right leg back and forth. If you hold on to a wall, you may be able to get a little bit more control. Try to get your knee all the way up to the shoulder. Take your head back, try to get your toes right to the back of the head. Good, and then the other leg now. Swing the leg all the way back and forth. Loosen up the hip. And then conclude. All right, come back to the mat. Feet close together, arms by sides of body. Inhale, raise your arms up over the head. 2, lift the heels. 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back down. 2, 3. Slowly. 5, 6. Try to land the heels very softly. Up we go. 2, 3. Engage all the muscles of the core right up. And then back down. 2, 3. Push it with your toes. Control the descent. Feel as though the feels are landing on the clouds. Come up again. 2, 3. Charge the legs. Pull the belly button right to the front of the spine. Hollow the area underneath your rib cage. And back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Up we go. 2, 3. Float the arms up. 4, 5, 6. Hold the position and hold the breath. Reach up even higher. Push the heels way, way up there. And back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then finish by bringing your head down on your chest in the gesture of humility. And stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Let go of all expectations. Let go of all attachments and results. Come to the front of the mat now. For Surya Namaskar, think of this practice as your divine duty to all beings everywhere. Let's imagine we're together, moving as one. Stated like the mind of offering. Raise your arms up over the head, arch back. And go down. Bend your knees if you need to bring your hands on the ground. Right foot back, lower down the knee, drop down to the seat. It's the plank. Knees down, the seat goes back. Glide between your arms, brush your nose glands coming forward. Roll the shoulders down and back, take the head back. 2 more times. The seat goes back, you push off with your toes and pull the floor towards you with as though you're trying to pull using your arms. And this will propel the body forward with more power. 1 more time, take the seat back and glide between the arms. Brush your nose glands coming forward, take the head all the way back, curve your spine. Adho Mukha Savasana, lift the seat, allow the head to go down below the arms. And then the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Push the belly into your thighs and come all the way up. Reach up and back. Pranavasana, hands to the heart. Go up and back again. Stretch the whole front of the body. Hinge at the hips. Stretch the back leg. Try to get your head close to your feet. The chest on your knees, maybe even below the knees. Left foot goes back. And then into the high plank. Knees down, the seat goes back. Come forward. Your imagination takes you a long way. Visualize yourself in the body of what you're representing. Take the seat back. Think of a snake creeping through the grass, uncoiling majestically, and then try to realize it with your own body. One more time, take the seat back. Embody all the qualities. Be regal and wise, fierce and fearless like the serpent. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Roll over your toes. Sink the heart, allow the head to go down below the arms again. So if you're flexible, touch your forehead to the ground. And then the left foot comes forward, ever so quietly. Good. Feet together, Uttanasana. Try to get your seat in line with your heels, but keep your belly with your thighs. So if that means keep your knees bent, all good. And come right up to standing. Reach up and back. Pranayama, hands to hearts. Go up and back. Now I'm going to do everything with love and devotion. Fold the body down. That is truly the transformative force. Right foot goes back. Great things are ahead of you. Into your high plank. Knees down. Seat goes back. Again, come forward 3 times. Blessed are those who can imitate the forms physically. Imagine how that boundless range of motion like the serpent. Take the seats back, come forward. Embody again all the qualities. Be regal and wise. Twice blessed those who can imitate the forms physically and mentally. Take the seats back. 3 times blessed are those who can imitate the forms on all levels. Copy them physically, mentally, and spiritually. See the divine within each and every being. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. We're going deliberately slow so we can control the movements. When you get familiar with the movements, then you'll be able to move quickly. Back home, hands to the hearts. Raise your arms up. Go down. Also trying to keep the mind away from the same temperament and not agitate it. Left leg back. Into the plank. Knees down as seat goes back. Come forward. Yogis love the absence of activities. So try to avoid those actions that bring the mind to rajasic, restless state. Come forward again. And back. Then maybe at some point we'll be able to, whatever, regardless of whatever we're passing through, will not affect us. We'll be able to bounce back and remain still with a quiet mind. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. And then right back up. Arch back. Engage your buttocks and upper back muscles when you lean back. And come back home, Pranayama. Go up and back, keep going. Keep the breath even. Don't worry too much about the breath. It stills. Try to keep it as even as possible and natural as possible. Right foot back. Use your intuition to move in a way that allows the breath to remain steady and uniform. Knees, chest, forehead down, Ashtanga Namaskara. Through into upward facing dog this time. Push into your hands. Lift the thighs and knees away from the ground. Move the body a little bit. Push your hips forward, the chest forward. Try not to crunch the lower back of the back of the neck. But push the chest forward and lengthen the torso. Now roll over your toes back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Move the body here as well. Work the shoulders. Try to get your head down. Again, you can strike the forehead to the ground if you're flexible. Your belly towards your thighs. Soften the line in the back. Melt the heart. Good, that's it. Look like a dog stretching its back. Now the right foot comes forward. Anjalyasana. Feet together, Uttanasana. And right back up and hinge back. Pranayama has the heart. Raise arms up, gradually warming up the body so that it moves with more ease. Uttanasana, take your time. Left foot goes back into the high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down, Ashtanga Namaskara. You into your upward facing dog. Now from here, upward and downward. 3 times. Round your back, push your heart right between your shoulder blades and down towards ground in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come forward again, rounding your back. Tuck the tail, roll the shoulders down and back, the chest forward, the head goes back. Weave the spine, come back again. Adho Mukha Svanasana, come forward into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And one more time. Move in a way that's graceful, doesn't create any discontinuities in the flow of prana through the body. Now, see if you can stay here in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Can you get your heels down right to the ground? Even again, if they don't come down, no matter, just do your best. If you're flexible, rest your forehead on the ground. Keep trying to keep your arms smooth. Try not to bend at the elbows. Good. Beautiful. And then the left foot comes forward, Anjali Asana. Feet together, Uttanasana. Push your seat all the way up. Try to get your seat in line with your heels. And come right up to standing, reach up and back. Anamasana, hands to the heart. Love all forms equally. So pay equal attention to each form as we sort of observe every being is a divine manifestation. Right foot goes back, Anjali Asana. Into the high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. Into upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now raise your right leg up, lift the left heel, and then see if you can get your head down on the ground. If you can, perfect. If you can't, still perfect, but you might have a little bit more of a challenge. But we're playing with balance here, so see if you can get your left heel back down, your right foot higher. And if you want, start to keep your pressure in the right hand and bring your left hand back. If you're flexible, you can see if you can reach and press your fingers underneath the inside of the left heel. So you're now just on the right hand. If you can't reach your foot, just bring it anywhere along the left leg or alongside the body. Good. And then bring the left hand back down. Pick up the head, look between your hands, and bring the foot between your hands. Anjali Asana. And then Uttanasana. Fold the body down in half over your legs. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. Anamasana, hands to the hearts. Go up and back again, reach up, stretch the whole front of the body. And go down, Uttanasana. Left foot goes back, Anjali Asana. Then into your high plank, knees, chest, forehead down. Right through into your upward facing dog. So scooping back out of the shoulders, trunk out of the hips. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now raise the left leg up, lift the right heel. See again if you can get your head down on the ground. And then push the right heel back down. Good, so you can get your left foot up higher. And now this time, see if you can bring the right hand back. And see if you can take your hand on the underneath your inside of the right heel. Again, if that's not possible, you can't reach it, anywhere along the right leg or alongside the body. Push into your left hand. Like you're trying to push your floor away from you. And then release. Bring the right hand back down alongside the left. Look between your hands and bring your foot forward. Anjali Asana. Good. Feet together, Uttanasana. And come all the way up. Whatever happens, just dance with it. Be unconcerned, unjudging, unrestless, unattached to the results. Hands back to the heart. Let's add on now. Reach up. When the mind is quiet, the Dharma says, you see everything with great love. Bend your knees, your belly on your thighs, join your hands behind the back and pull them all the way up off your back. Uttanasana. Stay here for a moment. See if you can get a little bit deeper into the pose. Really push your belly into your thighs. See if you can get your heart below the knees. If you're flexible and your legs are straight, your forehead to your shins. Good. Now the right foot goes back. Back knee down, flatten out the toes. Inhale, come up, lift the seat, bring the arms up, circle the arms down. Allow the head to fall back. Inhale, come up again, push the lower back up and in. Use your arms to pull the torso further by the hips. Drop the seat right behind the heel and then circle the arms down. The head falls back again. One more time. Inhale, come up. Open yourself up to the divine grace. All the transitions seamless like you're doing a divine dance of devotion. Now come back into your high plank. From here, so you can get your seat all the way back, glide between your arms. You can have your legs on the ground, sliding before, like we did before, or so you can do with touching your body to the ground, hover about an inch above the ground. Arrive in Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, back into downward facing dog. Now the right leg goes up, then the foot between the hands. Back knee down, reach up, lift the seat, drop your seat forward, circle the arms down, and the head goes back. Again, inhale, come up. And again, lean away from the front leg. Keep pushing the lower back up and in, the chest up. And one more time. So you're trying to keep the lower back and the back of the neck free of wrinkles. Drop your shoulders, circle the arms down. Now getting ready for Uttanasana. Join your hands again, behind the back if you can. Hold the breath as you bring your left foot forward to meet the right. Uttanasana. Push your belly into your thighs to try to get your legs straighter. Your forehead maybe to your shins, your chest on the knees, maybe moving below the knees. And then come all the way up to standing. Arch back. Come back home, Pranamasana. Raise your arms up, stretch the whole front of the body. As you come down, bend your knees, your belly on your thighs, into Uttanasana. So now a few movements here. Left foot goes back. Back knee down, right into Kapyasana. Go up and back. Now swing your hands behind the back, right back into Uttanasana. Hands over your head, and then the right leg lays back. So alternate between the two. Reach up and back, stretch. Pull the body back. Hands over your toes. Hands come back behind the back. Uttanasana, right foot joins the left. Again, left foot goes back. Kapyasana again. Swing your hands behind the back. Good. Uttanasana, stay toe your heels. Right foot goes back. Move control. No jerks. No abrupt, loud movements so as to not disturb the mind. Uttanasana. Now we go on. Left foot goes back, right up into Kapyasana. And send your hands back down into your high plank. Entry of your choice into upward facing dog. So again, you take your seat back and come through without touching your body to the ground, or just glide, or any of the other transitions. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up, three-legged dog. And then send the foot between the hands. From here, raise arms up, Kapyasana. And again, swing your hands behind the back, why not? Right foot comes forward to meet the left, Uttanasana, left foot goes back, right up again into Kapyasana. Swing your hands behind the back. Dharma says, move the body every day to keep the body radiantly healthy. Right foot goes back, Kapyasana. Swing your hands behind the back, join your belly to your thighs, the feet together, Uttanasana. Left foot goes back, right up again. Swing your hands behind the back, Uttanasana. Last time, right foot goes back. Abhyasana. Swing your hands behind the back. Right foot comes forward to meet the left, Uttanasana. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. Come back home, Pranamasana. Good. And one more round. Raise your arms up, stretch. Bend your knees, belly on your thighs, Uttanasana. Bring your hands all the way up over your back, forehead to your shins. If you can, guys, push back. Kapyasana. Going on right away after Kapyasana. Bring your hands down. Swing your left leg all the way up and back. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. And then come forward in your high plank. Keep your leg up. Lower your chest down between your hands. Your chin comes down just in line with your fingers and between your hands. Right through into upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. The right leg goes up and send the foot between the hands. Reach up again, lean away from front leg, curve your spine, push the lower back up and in, lift the chest. So you don't, again, interrupt the no kinks in the back of the spine. Right, the hands back together, Uttanasana, belly in your thighs, forehead to the shins. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. Pranamasana. And left side, reach up and back. Go down, bury your mind deep in the heart. Watch your body move with even more power, grace, and ease. Left foot goes back. Back knee down, reach up and back. Be grateful for all that you have, all that you can do, all that you are, and share it with all beings. Plant the hands down and swing the right leg all the way up and back. Three-legged dog. Come forward into your high plank, shoulders over the fingertips, lower down. Pushing through your toes, turn fingers out, elbows come into the sides of the body to control the movements. Right into upward facing dog, back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. The left leg goes up and send the foot between the hands. Be like a shapeshifter moving to your forms. The true self is formless, actionless, pervades all spaces. Imagine you're everywhere. Join your hand behind the back, the right foot comes forward, and they have all the abilities of all those around you. Everything is already within you, just have to turn it on. Come all the way up to standing, reach up and back. And come back home, Anamasana. Take a deep breath in here from the heart. Inhale the love from the heart right up to the crown. Hold the attention at the crown. Imagine now that all that love is going into all beings everywhere. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine, unconditional love for all beings everywhere. And then release the arms. Okay. So now we're going to do some extended balance sequences. So whatever happens, again, just dance it. Don't worry about the results. If you fall, just come right back up. No effort is wasted. So we're going to start off with tree pose. If you have a lotus, you can bring your knee up to your shoulder and bring the heel, the foot, edge of the foot right against the top of the left leg. If you can, lean forward to bring right arm goes behind the back, and you can use the left hand to guide your hand to the foot. So you're holding it from behind, and left hand comes to the heart. If you don't have the lotus, just do a regular tree. Do the foot against the inseam of the thigh, bring your hands to the heart, and you can extend your arms up over the head. You can also do it with a free arm if you still have your bind. Bring your left arm up if you like. Now from here, come forward and bring your hand on the ground. So Uttanasana. You can keep holding onto the foot if you like. If you have your tree, you can just with your foot not your leg not lotus, just bring your legs like a figure four. So the shin comes across the left thigh, and you come over your leg like this. If you have a lotus, keep your bind. Try and get your left hand right beside your foot for balance. For a challenge, you can see if you can bring your left hand on your ankle. So no hand on the ground. Now from here, bring your hands down on either side of the foot. Move your foot out of your lotus. If you have lotus, and hook your toes around the outside of the left shoulder. The shin comes against the back of the arms. Come forward, flying crow if you like. Pick up your left foot and extend your leg all the way out. Good, beautiful. Break the pose. Come back, and then come all the way back up. Release. Try on the other side. Anchor down to the right foot. Spread the toes like the roots of a tree. They're your foundation. And bring again your left foot up again in your tree if you don't have a lotus, or if you do have a lotus, see if you can get your foot right at the top of your right leg, left foot. Sole foot pointing up. Take your left arm around. You can use your right hand. If you lean forward a little bit, you might be able to get your hand on the foot more easily. Right hand in the heart or up. Wherever you are, perfect. You're trying your best. Good. Now from here, Uttanasana. If you don't have a lotus again, you just push figure four with your legs and come down. Bend your knees, your hands on the ground, and push your belly into your thigh. Bring your forehead towards your shin. You want to play balance? Try to take your free hands to the ankle so you're just standing on your foot with no hands of support. Hip is right over the heel. Now bring hands right in front on either side of the foot. Take your foot out of your lotus. Bend down so your seat's about the height to the knee and hook your toes very close to shoulder. The leg goes underneath your arm like you're holding a newspaper underneath your arms. Come forward. Wrists and your elbows in the same line and take your right leg up if you can. Stretch it out behind you. If you're doing a full fine curl. Good. And then break the pose. Come back. Charge the body, turn the palms forward. Inhale, the best coming from all directions, up through the arms, up the legs, up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout your being. Good. Now, ballet pose. Pressing down into your left foot, bring your right leg up. Hold by the heel, and the leg goes up. Try get your, if you're more flexible, get your, lean to your left a little bit. Try have your toes and fingers in the same line. Look up, beautiful. Open up your chest. You can lean back if you feel comfortable to do so. Now, if you have the flexibility, you can bring your foot in, take your left hand to your foot, reach across the front of the foot, take hold of the heel, and bring the leg all the way up. Nice. And if you want, you can even come into bird of paradise right from here. So your shoulder's right by your knee. If your leg is straight up, then it makes it easier for the arm to go around the back of the leg. And then join your hands together. Lean to your left a little bit. Try to get your leg in the same line. Otherwise, stay in ballet pose. Good. Now from here, release the foot. Right into eagle. Garudasana. Lift the knee, turn to your left. Point the toes, wrap the foot around the back of the left leg if you can. Left leg? Yeah. And then the right arm goes over the left. Just imagine like we're just moving through the forms that accelerate speed. On the way to self-realization, we have to realize all the forms. Good, now press out. One more, angel. If you can, keep your leg up, your chest forward, your palms up like the wings of an angel, spread them wide, and bring your head back. Open yourself up to divine grace, always ready for service. Break the pose. Good, beautiful. Let's try again on either side. Just keep the breathing even. Don't move the eyes too fast, otherwise this is what brings you into a state of imbalance. Then standing on the right foot, set up for your ballet pose. Take hold of the inside of the heel, fix your gaze on a point about 3 feet in front. On the floor is fine. Then you bring your leg up, flex the foot, push you with your toes. And then you can maybe lean back a little bit, open up your chest to the sky. Feel free to stay there or move into, if you have the flexibility, take your foot from, reach across the right foot, the foot with the right hand, take hold the other edge of the foot, bring it right beside your head. Good, and then from here, if you want, if your shoulder is with your knee, take your arm right around the leg, bind behind the back for bird of paradise. Lean to your right. Leg straight up like a split. Now, release. Keep your knee up high. Turn to the right, point the toes, hook the foot around the back of the right leg if you can, the right arm over the left. Push your elbows out in front or reverse the arms. I can't remember what I said the first time, but do the opposite. Sink down a little bit lower if you can, like an eagle roosting, seeing where it's going to fly next. Now pushing the right foot, the left leg swings back, your chest comes forward, sense of body flight. Your arms at the height of the shoulders, move them back, the palms up. And then allow the head to drop back behind you, looking up. Again, in the gesture of devotion. Always ready to serve God. And break the pose. Left foot comes back down. Charge the body, turn the palms forward. Inhale, breathe in the best of the best. Exhale, send out to all beings everywhere. Good. I like to play balance poses because they always require lots of concentration and it works all sorts of muscles in the body. So we're going to go to the back of the mat, toppling tree. Take the arms behind the back, interlace your fingers, open up the palms. If that's too much, take your arms out to the side like a gliding eagle. Left foot comes forward. Bend your left knee. Your head is inclined downwards. And then pick the right leg all the way up and pull it right up to the limit. You can rest your belly on your thigh, but then see if you can curve your spine a little bit by pushing your shoulders back, your chin comes forward. I'm going to bring your left hand down. Plant your fingertips down, not too close to the foot, about 14 or 16 inches away. Move into Ardha Chandrasana. Turn to the right. Bring the right leg all the way up, your hip right over the heel. Yes, that's it. Bring your foot back a little bit behind, hips and shoulders, hips and chest forward. Like from above, you'll see a crescent moon curving the body. And now, can you take your right foot, if you leg? If you can't reach it easily, bring your right knee right in towards your body, and then hold your leg right close to the ankle, just above it. And pull on the leg, try to get your knee all the way up again, and push your foot away from your seat. That's it. Now look down. See if you can take your left hand, or even just your fingers, until you're just on the index finger on the ground. If you can, take your left hand to your heart. If you want, you can even pull your foot right in towards your seat, take your left hand to your leg, push it back out. Away from you. So, that's it. That did go well for me. All good. Stay unconcerned. And then release. Bring the right foot down and roll your way back up. Let's try on the other side. Oh. Interlace your fingers behind the back, open up the palms, the right foot comes forward, bend your right knee, land your belly on your thigh, and raise your left leg up. Put your hands all the way up. Point your toes, fall towards your toes a little bit. Move into Ardha Chandrasana. The right fingertips down the ground, about 14 to 16 inches away from your right foot. Stay on your fingertips, lift the palm. And then bring your left arm up. So it's only the 5 points of pressure from your fingertips on the ground. Bring your leg back a little bit. Curve your body. And then see if you can find your leg. Bring your left knee right into your belly if you like. If you get to find the leg more easily, take hold of the leg just above the ankle. Pull on the leg, try to get your knee all the way up again. Push your foot away from your seat. It should feel like a Dhanurasana. It should feel like a bow pose. And look forward, hip over the heel. See if you can take your all, which is your index finger off the ground. Perhaps take the right hand to your right hand to your ankle as well. Push your foot away. Break the pose. Right hand comes back down. Left foot comes back down and roll your way back up. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Okay. Moving into your dancer variations. There's a few different ones. You can start with the right leg up first. If you want, you can take the regular dancer course, take hold of the just above the ankle, lift your left arm to start. Your thighs stay together. So you can stay here, or you can start to lean forward, bend your left knee, push your foot away from your head as much as possible. Once your foot is as far as the point of the way as possible, straighten out your left leg. If you want to be more flexible, you can hold your leg closer to the knee. Go back. You can see if you can walk your left hand up on your leg as well, and see if you can straighten your leg. Or you can just take both left hands to your foot, standing bow pose. Try different things. Get bored of these. If you have good shoulder mobility, take the foot from the outside, bring the elbow out to behind the shoulder, and move your elbow up. If you need a wheel or a strap, please go and do so. Don't torque your joint in a weird way. And take hold of the foot with both hands eventually if you like to. So we'll experiment with the different forms. Try to embody the grace and the poise of the dancer. Good. Nice, everyone. Okay, release. Try it on the other side now. So just, again, try to fix your gaze on a point so it doesn't move too quickly. If your eyes are darting all over the place, that's what causes you to lose a balance more easily. So fix your gaze, even if it's on floor in front. Something that doesn't move. Take hold of your left leg to start. Pull the heel right up against the seat. And just move slowly into your poses. Take your time. Remember, it's a long road to self-realization. So taking a few more moments in each pose as you explore. So we can move steadily into your Naparajasana. And if you want, you can see if you can hold again. If you're flexible, take the leg closer to the knee. Lean forward. Bring your right hand back to the leg. Start to walk your hand up towards the knee. And then see if you can straighten out your legs, both of them. Or take your standing bow pose, just with your leg bent, still good. Leg the height of the thigh, the leg of the height of the hip. Or eventually move into your other overhead dancer. You're holding outside the foot. Use a strap if you like. Turn the elbow, spin it outwards and then up. Maybe the other hand can come to the foot, depending on your shoulder mobility. Good. Beautiful. And break the pose. Take a deep breath in again. Imagine lights of every color coming into the body from all directions. Exhale, send the light everywhere throughout your body. Radiate your light to all beings everywhere. That, after all, is your true nature. Okay, let's move on. Let's start off with hummingbird. Bend your knees, your belly on your thighs. You can start your fingertips on the ground. Move your right foot back and then bring your knee up. So just, I know that you can do this, but if you're ever teaching, you can build sequences this way. So this is how you can progress into, like, when you're teaching others, then you can just break it down for them. Okay, so your belly on your thigh, your right foot all the way up, heel close to your seat. And then you can start to pull your fingertips away from the ground, right against the shoulders or over the head. And then bring your hands back down. Your left hand comes to the ankle, press the index finger against the heel. Keep your belly with your thigh, and maybe bring your right hand right close to your foot. beside it, take off all but just the index finger, and maybe take your right hand on your foot. Eventually, if you're flexible, you can extend your right leg all the way up. Standing split. Good. And then from here, again, try to move your hand close to your foot. You can build the whole thing over again. Eventually, both hands on the foot, index fingers pressing on either side of the heel. Gaze is right in front of your toes. Now bring both hands on either side of the foot. Handstand practice. Pull the heel in towards your seat again. And then just lift your left heel. You can start by just doing that. Your shoulders come over your fingertips. Feel free to stay there. Grip the floor with the heels, the mounts of the fingers and the finger pads and the heels. So it's like an insect gripping a wall. Okay, and then you can start to play if you want. Lift as you lift the heel, just push into your toes to the bend. Keep your arms a little bit soft, your joints, and throw the leg up. If you want to come to the wall, you can. Try not to, when your feet come too far away from your hands, readjust, bring your foot close to your hands again. And then you can see if you can bring your other leg up eventually. Again, according to your abilities, if your legs are bent, it's a little bit easier to find a balance and your legs split. So practice a bit. That's it. Push through the base of your toes, just like we did the exercise when we're coming up. Get that sensation with your feet. This will direct your balance, okay, in the right place. So if you're falling forward, you push through the back foot, and you're falling back, you push through the front foot. So you're pushing through the base of your toes to keep in balance. Okay, so a little bit longer on this foot. So remember the foot close to just behind your wrist, not way out here. Then you have to jump really hard and you lose your energy very fast. Make it efficient. If you'd rather do this on your forearms, then go ahead. But I encourage you to try to do it on your hands. Just get a little bit of play. Even if you don't stay very long, just keep trying. And then break the pose. Relax for a moment. Hang like a rag doll. Breathe in. And breathe out. Soften everything. Good. Roll your way back up. Try it on the other side now. So standing, hummingbird to start, sorry. So lean down, belly on your thighs, index finger on the ground, either side of your right foot, and bring your left foot all the way up, right close to your seat. Keep your belly to the thigh, the right hand on your foot now, index finger pressing against the other side of the heel. Your left hand comes right in beside your foot. And see if you can take your left hand to your foot as well. Index finger on the side of the leg, foot, ankle, and then eventually extend your left leg all the way up if you have the flexibility. Standing split. Straight line from foot to foot. Belly stays to your thigh. You have to move forward so you're more over the foot. Bring your weight forward to the front of the foot. Hug your forearms to your leg if you can. If your both hands are on the leg, on the foot. And now bend your left leg, bring your hands back on either side of your right foot. And again, start again, trying to balance on your hands. Come to wall if you need to. Push so you feel more confident. Lift your heel. Try not to use the wall too much. So just actually just the big toe on the wall, or the big base of the big toe on the wall. Keep your legs bent. Play with the balance. Maybe get both legs up. Push through the base of the toes. That's it. Good. Nice variation, Georgia. And then break the pose, come back down, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so we're gonna work on a few more different handstand variations. You can always use a wall again. You can also do this on the forearms. Okay, so I'll demonstrate this next one on the forearms. You can do it on the forearms if you like, or on your hands. So you bring down your seat on your heels, your elbows underneath your shoulders. You can do this against the wall, of course. And your elbows, you make sure you can take hold of your other side of your arms easily. Your elbows should be a little bit closer than the shoulders, a little bit closer in. And then your hands are sort of like this. Okay, so your middle finger roughly in line with your elbow. Push into the arms. So you can lift one leg up. So you can bring your foot to your thigh. So you can do stag. So push your foot into your thigh and vice versa. This is how you find balance. And then you can eventually bend your toe, bend your leg, use your right foot to keep pushing into your thigh and keep your knee very bent. So then you're directing your foot right to your head. And eventually you'll be able to, when your foot is close to your head, you can bring your other foot to meet it. It's a way again to scorpion. Okay, so push into your thigh and direct it. You have to bring your head forward a little bit. So you can do this on your hands as well. So let's try that for a few moments. C'est ça. Yeah, that's it. Poussez la tête un petit peu en avant, Georgia. C'est ça. C'est ça, voilà. OK? Et ici encore. Et voilà, c'est ça, exactement. Il faut tout simplement lever la tête un petit peu, comme ça. Et c'est beau. OK, beautiful. All right, one more try. Try it on the other side now. Essayez avec l'autre jambe. So all these little tricks. If your feet feel like they're like an infinity, like an eternity away from the head, this is the way you get there. So you really press into your foot into your thigh, and you have to lift your head a little bit so that your head, your toes will come closer to the head. And then just keep your toes there, and then your other foot just joins. And you're full scorpion. That's it. That's it, Reina. Good. Bring your feet a little bit closer to your hands before you jump so that you don't have to work so hard. Okay? That's it. Good. All right. Okay, we're going to try another one now. This is to prepare to get maybe into lotus handstand. Okay? So sometimes it helps to have your foot in your lotus already. And what this does is it engages your muscles. So like this heel pulling into the root will cause that lock right there almost. Okay, so then it might help you to get up into the pose a little bit more easily. So if you have a lotus, you can try this one. Bring your hands close to your feet again. Make sure your foot is not too close to not too far away. So way up here, it's gonna be hard to get your hips up high enough. So you have to have your hands and your feet close together. And press into your hands, come forward. Eventually, and get your other foot in there. Okay. So try to use that. So you can get your seat up. Even if just imagine you're being lifted up from above with big hands holding you at your hips to pull you up into the pose. So visualize again all these little things. Press into the ground with your hands, push hard. Up. Keep pushing your foot into your thigh, and then you might be able to get your other foot in there. More advanced, you try to eventually bring your whoops, I slipped. My leg came out of the lotus, but then you try to come into crow from there. Okay, so another thing you can try. Go ahead. Otherwise, just try other things. That's if you don't have lows, you can try other things. Reina, another thing that you can try maybe is have one leg up and see if you can bring your foot and see if you can tap the foot. Eventually, you might be able to find the ability to stay. Oops, maybe not that time, but just try to swing your other leg, your leg up, your lagging leg up, touch your toes, and you might be able to hold the balance there. Okay. Okay. One more minute. Comment ça va, Georgia? Est-ce que ça va? That's it. Tout près de tes mains. Encore encore plus proche. C'est ça. Juste parce qu'entre les orteils en ligne avec les poignets presque. C'est ça. Et c'est ça, exactement. Tu vois la différence? C'est beau. That's it. That's it. Press into your hands. Relax your arms a little bit before you jump. That's it. Right. Beautiful. Okay. Calm down. Excellent. Okay, so let's come back. Charge the body. Turn the palms forward. Inhale, take a deep breath in through the skin, bringing the best of the best. Exhale, send out all the fatigue. Good. So now turn to the long edge of the mat, turn to the right, fingertips in line with your elbows, jump your feet apart. Good. Turn to your left, Virabhadrasana. Nice and low. Be strong like the warrior. Everything about the stance should reflect the power of the warrior, the steadfast sense of duty, always ready to serve. Now from here, Parsvakonasana. If your hips are low enough, you can bring your hand right on the ground, your right arm over the head. If you're a little bit, your hips are a little bit higher, you can come with your left forearm on the thigh. Bring your right arm behind the back. You can take your hand to the thigh, or if you have the full bind, take the full bind. Left arm goes underneath your leg, join your hands behind your left thigh, and push your right shoulder back. Now from here, straighten out your left leg, come into Trikonasana. If you don't have a bind, you do a regular Trikonasana. Your left hand behind your foot or on their shin, and your right arm up. Now from here, bring your right foot right in close to your left foot. See if you have the bind, see if you can lift your right heel right and your hip in the same line. See if you can lift your right foot up off the ground, even just for a moment. Maybe bring your right leg all the way up, eventually in your Ardha Chandrasana with your bind. Otherwise, do a regular Ardha Chandrasana. So just keep on trying to hinge forward, head close to your foot. Yeah, nice, beautiful. Break the pose, right foot comes back down. Turn to the front, Virabhadrasana one. Raise your arms up. Look up to your hands or beyond the fingertips if your hands are together, like the tip of a sword. Turn the right heel up, turn on the foot, right heel up. Go to the outside of your leg for your Parivita Paschimottanasana. Left hand on the right hand. Push the left hand right. Try to get your belly over the thighs from the chest to your thumbs. Now from here, if you want to take a bind, go ahead. Left arm goes, can have the right arm underneath and join your hands underneath your belly. You can bring your right knee down if you need to, or keep in your Anjali Mudra. Now from here, see if you can lift your right leg again. So you have to shift your weight into your left foot, get your knee right over your heel. Come forward, your head comes forward, and see if you can lift the right leg up. If you don't have a bind, you can just do it with your hands together or left arm back and just balance on your left leg, bring your right leg up. You can do it from here as well. That's it, good. Your chest is more or less facing down. Well, your shoulders are left shoulders over your right shoulder. And bring your right leg down. From here, come back with your knee down, Kapyasana. So from here, drop your seat all the way forward to the front heel, arms up, Kapyasana. The arms all the way back, stretch the arms way back. Lift up the heart. Try to get your index fingers over the toes. Keep your seat close to the front heel. Now here, if you want, do a variation, if you like. So you can bend your hands down. If you have your seats low, you might be able to get you bring your hands all the way down behind your head. If you bring your foot up, you might be able to catch the foot. And you can bring your head and your foot together. You can even keep if you have a good connection your head to the foot, you can release your arms, chain pose. Different balances. Of course, you do your swan if you like. Bring your foot a little bit to the knee, close to the right edge of the mat. Bring your foot close to your shoulder, your fingers close to your ears, so then you can find your hands a little bit more easily. And push your foot away. So arms like the swan's neck. Nice soft curves, no kinks, no sharp angles. Break the pose. Bring the right foot back down. From here, lizard. Move your left foot out towards the edge of the mat. Pick up the back knee and push back and forth. Try get your knee for the back. And then lower the knee down new place, flatten up the toes. Of course, if you can drop onto your right forearm and then roll back to your left. Try to get your hips equally close to the ground. Keep your knee close to the shoulder. The aim is to try to get your back lower than the knee. If your hips are all the way down, the rest of the body will follow more easily. The pelvis, the belly, and the chest will come down. Here, come back up. Come back with your seat into Adho Hanumanasana. Your seat is over your right knee. Lift the toes up. Bow to your leg, come down. Belly on your thigh. Sink your belly, the weight of your belly into your thigh to get more release through your hamstring. Or bring your attention there simply. Your attention is like a magnet and pull all the vital force there. Imagine that you're trying to find release. Your intention may actually bring more release to your leg. This is easy for you. You can move into Hanumanasana. You're flexible, right foot comes in line with your knee again. Start to slide your left heel forward. And then hinge, hips come down. Try to get your seat right down. And if you're all the way down, you can take other expressions of the pose. Bring your arms up. You can see you can take your foot again, turn to your right, take your foot to your hand to the foot, bring your elbow back and at the same line as your shoulder, and then turn it up. So again, you're not moving your arm in a weird way. Yeah, it goes back. If you're very flexible, you might be able to eventually take your foot all the way down to the ground again while holding the foot. So you have to lift your seat up a little bit, hold the heel, and go back. And once your toes are on the ground, you start to slide forward again. That time comes the foot as well. Because it's very deep, so be careful. Nice, that's it. Okay, then break the pose. So from here, come forward. Rest your belly on your thigh, or maybe bring your belly on the inside of the thigh, your head down on the inside of the shin. Now feel free to stay there. If you want, there's a way to get into Bandha Garudasana from here. So you bring your hands back, your hands in front of your hips, you turn your feet so you're more like in a Russian split, and from here, push your heels down and then bring your feet up. Either straight up or bring your feet to your head. And you come back the same way. That's it. Press into your elbows and come right back. Good. Okay, so from here, we're going to come back with your left leg. Okay, so from here, bring your foot back as far as you need to so you can come back to stand between your body between your thighs. Okay, so here, Prasarita Palatanasana. Any variation you like, you can take hold of your ankles, you can slip your hands onto your feet and bring your head right between your hands. Or you can even, if you're more flexible, take your hands over your back and on the ground. Now feel, roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inward, try to get your head in line with your feet, middle of your feet. Try not to round the back. Imagine trying to get your chest behind your legs. Now you can either stay here or you can go right into headstand. If you know how to straddle up, go ahead. So different arm variations you can use. If your hands are behind your head, you can separate your hands, bring your fingers out, and come right into this one. So if you know that one, you can go ahead. If you don't feel comfortable doing it from there, you bring your hands in through between your legs and you do from here. So you have to bring your wrists roughly in line with your heels, press down to the fingertips, make sure your hips are over your shoulders, and then come up this way. So you can do that as well. Or do a regular tripod. And you can also, of course, move your feet behind your wrists if you can't, if it's difficult to straddle up this way, just bring your feet behind your wrists and come up. Okay, so any which way you'd like to go ahead. Essaie de mettre les mains en arrière de la tête, Georgia. OK? Alors, pas à côté de la tête, ça serait un peu plus difficile à trouver l'équilibre. Alors, d'ici, on essaie de mettre les mains juste en arrière, comme ça. Puis, il faut pencher en avant, essayer d'avoir les hanches encore plus hautes. Et là. Okay, so the hands are behind the head a little bit more. Press into your fingertips. Then you can do some really nice variations. You can curve the body. You can even bring your feet towards your head behind you. You have to push your hips forward. Your chest falls forward for this one. You're more in the hairline, okay? More in the front of the head. Wherever you land, once you're there in your pose, just stay for a few more moments. Stay in your headstand. 。 . 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。
。 . 。 . 。 . 。
If you're comfortable, you can do a lotus up there. Leave the body alone. That's it. Good, beautiful. If you're in your finger stand, you can try to lift all but just the index fingers up off the ground as well. Oops. More. So this is a nice variation here. Just do it from here. Once you're in your lotus, you have to bring hips forward, curve your back a little bit, hips forward, and then see if you can take, again, all but just the index fingers up off the ground. You have more pressure on the front of the head and on the fingertips. All right, so now we're going to get ready to come down. From wherever you are, come down gracefully. Engage your core. If you come back to the straddle, engage your core as your feet come close to the ground, so your feet land in the same place as you started. And come all the way back up. Once you're there, easy chakrasana. Move your feet in a little bit. You don't have to. You can stay wide if you like. Hands on your seat, turn your toes out though. And then bend your knees. Push your seat forward and down. Pull with your hands. Allow the head to go back. So if your legs are quite open, you'll have a shorter, you'll get lower to the ground. You'll be lower to the ground. If you look back and see the floor, you can take your hands to the ground and land in your Urdhva Dhanurasana. So sometimes with your legs wide, you'll get into the pose a little bit more easy because you're closer to the ground. So go ahead and do that if you like. Or keep your hands on your seat or the backs of your legs or on the backs of your feet. Any expression you like. Another interesting one is you can hold your ankles from the inside, bend your knees. You might be able to bring your head right onto the ground. So again, according to your comfort level, okay? So we can do this one as well as this kind of interesting one. Then from here, you can move back into your Urdhva Dhanurasana. One hand in the back of the knee, and then the other hand, and walk your way back up. All right. And now we have to do the other side. Turn to the right. Right foot forward, Virabhadrasana. Yeah, nice and low. Knee over the two middle toes. Make sure it's not popping in. Parsvakonasana. Right hand on the ground, left arm over the head. And again, a half or full bind. Left hand can come behind your back on your side, or wrap your arm, take your right arm underneath your right leg and join your hands behind your left thigh. Now from here, press into your right foot, push your right hip back, straighten your legs, bring your left foot in if you need to, a little bit bound triangle. Keep your head close to the ground. And then from here, you can start to move into your balance pose, Ardha Chandrasana. If you don't have a bind, you just move into your regular Ardha Chandrasana again. If you can do this one again. Or you can move your hand onto your thigh and do it with so your left hand behind your back and move your hip over your foot. And maybe from here, after that, you can move your right hand to your foot. So going sort of part way. Okay, so you can do that as well. Play with balance. If you have a full bind, try the full pose with your bind. Bring your foot, the left foot close, your hip over the heel, gaze towards the toe, the toes in front, and bring your left leg all the way up. Nice. Beautiful, that's it. Okay, and now break the pose, turn forward, and get up with Asana one. Again, lower your seat. Be nice and strong in the pose. Formidable like a warrior. Move into your Parivicapaskanasana. Turn on the left foot, move the left to left heel, go to the outside of your right leg. With your hands in Anjali Mudra, or if you have a bind, take the bind, turn more towards your right, bring your fingers in towards your wrist, use the right hand to guide the left arm underneath the leg. Your elbow has to be in the space underneath your leg. And then pull on your hands, try to get more rotation. Your face and chest all the way up. It's almost like you're lying on your back. Look forward, get ready for maybe another balance pose. So if you have the bind, keep the bind, move your weight forward into your left foot, raise the left leg all the way up. Or if you don't have a bind, you can either keep your hands in prayer or allow the right arm to fly out and see if you can bring your left leg up. So go ahead. That's it. To move your head forward, your hip over the heel, and raise your left. Break the pose, left foot comes back down, turn forward, bring your right knee down. Sorry, your right seat down, close to your heel, your left knee down. Into your Kapiyasana. Bring arms up, go back. Lean away from front leg, push your lower back up and in, and then go back. Try to visualize the fingertips right over the back toes. And then if you want, either your swan, or stay there, of course, or you can take your left knee out to the edge of the mat, find your way into the swan. Or take your hands behind your head and try to take hold of the foot. Do this beautiful one, Dharma signature pose. Or bring your hands together, move your elbows all the way back as high as you can. Bring your seat close to keep your seat close to your heels so that you can get your left foot up more easily without losing your balance. You want to tilt your head back, allow your head to rest in your foot. And if you hold your breath, you might be able to keep your head there and release your hands, chain pose. Break the pose, lizard. With the right foot to get to the mat. And move into your lizard. Push back and forth up on the back heel. Try to get your knee further back. Then lower the hips down and a new position for the back. The knee for the back and the hips come down. If you can, some comes right onto your hips. Anchor down, the rest of the body again will come down. Keep lengthening. The more you lengthen, the body will come closer to the ground. So you can rest your belly right on your with your hips down, the pelvis, the belly, and the chest come down too. Keep your knee close to the shoulder. Fix your gaze at the lizard, which is a form. When you bring yourself into the mindset that being at ease, perhaps you too will find the ease. pose, come back up. Ardha Hanumanasana. Bring your hips back over your back knee. Lift the toes on the front foot up. Bow to your leg. Ardha Hanumanasana. Sink your belly onto your thigh, move your chest past your knee. If you're flexible, maybe your forms will come right down on the ground, your cheek on the inside of the right shin. And if you're ready, you can go into Hanumanasana. Bring your feet forward, slide on the right heel. See if you can get your hips, your bit by bit, move faster. Keep moving into the pose. Go gradually. When you're at your limits, stay in the pose. And come into the onset of Hanuman. Devoted, faithful, courageous. Play with your variations here. You can even do a swan from here. If you're in a swan in there, it's a little bit easier in some ways. You can take your foot because your hips are on the ground. So you can take that one or take the foot from the outside again, move into your sort of like almost a dancer pose, right? So you take the foot, lift your seat. You have to pull your right foot in a little bit. Lift your seat so you can get your toes back on the ground, bend your toes under. Right hand comes to the foot, and then start to slide your hips, your right foot forward again. Do it carefully. Make sure that your hips are very loose. Your shoulders as well. Know your limitations. Going now from here, lie down, forward bend. So roll the left thigh in a little bit, and come onto your leg. You can rest your belly on your thigh or bring your body to the inside of your leg. Rest your forehead on the shin, against either on the shin or just beside it on the inside. Feel free to stay there, or again, you can go one more chance into Bandha Gelundasana. Or if you want to do other things, you can. So you can come, your hands on the ground, slide your feet in. You can even try to move the hands in if you like. But yeah, I do that very gracefully, but you get the idea. So if you want, you can just slide in, put your elbows close underneath your belly. Into your Bandha Gelundasana again. Press into your elbows, reverse the whole thing. Good. Right back, that's it. So it's gonna turn a little bit on your hand so that you can come back, right back into your split, okay? So, all right. So from here, press into your hands, turn forward, slide your right foot back. Let's go into Supta Virasana. If you can sit between your heels and come right onto your back. Or if you don't go, if you have knee issues, just stay higher, sit on your heels. You can just go back. So again, do according to your conditions. Okay, ready to come back up so you don't get too comfortable. Otherwise, you may just stay there forever. So take your feet, your hands to your feet, dig into your elbows, lift your shoulders back up, and come back up. So let's do one round of Vasisthasana, any variation you like. Let's start with the basic one. So go to your right first, stand on your left hands. Start with your basic pose, your side plank. And then you can maybe move it to your variations. Slide your right toes back, turn on your left foot, Press into your left foot hard, inside edge foot down. Keep your hip all the way up. Try not to bend your left leg. Try to keep your left foot flat and grab the whole foot. So you can take hold of the knee, maybe even the foot. If you want to move next into Urdhva Dhanurasana, spin on the left heel, the palm, and come into Urdhva Dhanurasana. And then slowly turn back so your fingers again turn your left heel, the palm. Keep your hips up. Keep your left arm fully extended. Come back to plank and go right on the other side. So smooth transitions. Right hand comes to the left a little bit. Come into your side plank. Standing on your right hand. That's it. And then start to, if you want, stay there or move into your variations. Turn on the right foot, toes facing the same line as the rest of your leg. Push your hip all the way up. Take your knee right up into your chest, your belly, and then slide your hand up to the foot. All the movements linked together so that it makes it a little bit easier to move in pose with control. Or you can spin on the right heel, the palm, the fingers facing towards the middle of the mat, and make your way to Urdhva Dhanurasana. And then turn your way back so your right hand is turning towards the front end of the mat. Keep your hips up and come back into your Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So from here, we already did our headstand, so let's go right into shoulder stand. You can either jump to the front of the mat and roll back into it. If you know how to get in from here, downward facing dog, go ahead. Bring your head down, your hands behind your head. Walk your feet towards your head a little bit, and then start to lower down. This will come down, and then make your hands, have the hands ready to catch your backs. And your legs can come up. Otherwise, you just jump to the front of the mat and you roll back into it. Okay, so whichever way you want. Feel free to do your lotus if you like. Nothing to do, nowhere to go but do within, beyond the body, mind, and emotions. These are not you. Come back into plow. You can also do Karnapidasana with your knees made side of the head or legs straight. Here, then we come out. Hands behind the back. Control the set, pressing into your arms. As your legs come down your seat, behind your hands behind your seat, palms down. Bring your legs down to the halfway and then keep them there. Press into your hands. Lift your back up off the ground. Put your chest up, the top of the head comes down, fish pose. You can stay there with your legs up or bring them down if it's too much. And then breathe very fast and nose like a sniffing dog. Bring your legs down now. Good. So here, there's a pose, Setu Bandhasana. So you bring your heels together. You bring your chest up, so like you're sort of moving into fish, but then you have to roll on the top of the head, sort of like more towards the front of the head. So from here, your heels a little bit closer, your knees are bent, push into your arms, and then bring your chest up. Then you can bring your toes back down if you like. You're on top of the head. You want to bring your hands to the heart. Or keep your fingertips on the ground. Roll the thighs inwards. Try to get your toes on the ground. And then roll out, bring your forearms down, and then release. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, remove all fatigue. Bring your right leg up. Take hold of the ankle. Bring your knee onto the shoulder, ankle grasp. Try to get your leg close to your foot close to the head. So stretch out the leg now. Try to straighten the leg. Be very flexible. You can try to bring your foot right beside your head. And bring your leg across the chest for pigeon, upside down pigeon. You can hold the foot with your left hand, or if it's too much, just do happy baby pose, half happy baby pose. Let's do that first. Bring your heel right on over your knee, and your knee just underneath your arm. Your shin is vertical. And then here, if you like, you can go into pigeon if you like. So pull your foot across the chest. You can either hold the foot with your hand or bring your foot in the crook of the arm. Your right elbow just slips underneath the line of the knee, and you might be able to clasp your hands in front of your shin and pull the shin right onto your chest. Feel free to stay there. If you're more flexible, your heel's on the same height as your knee. If you're ready, you can also go back into half baby pose. Half baby pose, but bring your arm over the top of the back of the leg. So your back of the shoulders pressing to the back of the knee. You can slip your hand underneath your seat, your right side of the seat. And see if you can take your shoulders up off the mat. Bring your left knee in if you like. Get prepared to get your leg behind your head. So wiggle a little bit. Try to get your right knee close to the ear. Lift your shoulders up. If you push your right head into your seat, you might give yourself a little bit more power to bring your body up higher. And you push your foot further back and pull to your left. And then you might be able to get your leg behind your head. Good. This is comfortable for you. Feel free to bring both legs behind your head. Push it back to your knees, lift your head, cross your ankles, pull the ankles back. Stretch up the legs a little bit. And then you can slip your feet behind your head. Breathe from the solar plexus right up to the crown again. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Break the pose. Get ready for the other side. But before we do, take a deep breath in. Exhale, imagine you fainted, let go of all fatigue. Now bring your left leg up, your knee to the shoulder. Take hold of the ankle and pull in the leg. Try to get your foot closer to the head. Again, if you're flexible, pull your foot right down beside your head. It's like an infinity pose. And moving into your half happy baby pose. Anywhere along the way where you reach your limit, just stay in the pose. Be still in a pose. From half happy baby, if you want, you can take your leg across the chest for pigeon. And then eventually you've got, you can move back into half baby pose with your left arm over the back of the leg. Slip your hand, your left hand underneath your seat, left side, and then push into your hand, your form, so you can get your body up. Bring your right knee right in towards your shoulder. So try to get your shoulders up off the mat as high as you can. Wiggle a little bit, try to get, you have to bring your left hip up a little so your knee comes close to your ear. Pull your foot back behind your head and over to the right. And then you might be able to get your foot a little bit more easy behind your head. Again, once more, the full Yoga Vidasana. Watch your ankles, pull your feet back behind your head, straighten your legs a little bit so that you can bring your head through between. No dash to end resolve, just do the poses to the best of your ability, and bit by bit, do the constant practice. And every time we come back with more abilities. And we'll soon be able to meditate in any form, when you merge as a form. Find the divine within each and every being. Now release, stay on your back. You can either keep your knees and your legs together, reverse table, and just drop your knees over to your right, or you can bring your left leg over the right, hook your foot underneath your right, left foot underneath your right shin, bounce your hips over to your left a little bit, and drop your knees over to the right. Keep the back of the left shoulder on the mat. Make sure it's not popping up. The chest, shoulders flat. Come back to the center. Change your legs around. Right leg over the left if you like, and hook your foot underneath your left leg. Bounce your hips. Place them a little bit more to your right before you bring your knees down to your left. Otherwise, just knees and use your knees and your legs and some of your legs together. Reverse table. Your shins in line with your the floor. Hips, knees in line with your hips, and just lower your legs down onto your left side. Now return, Shavasana. Separate your feet, your hands beyond the edges of the mat. Just sink the body down, relax everything. Those are the best for coming to you now. When they come in full force as a result of the offering that you made of your practice. So keep up with that idea that everything is an offering, and try to extend into your day-to-day lives so that all your actions, thoughts, and words are always driven by compassion and love. All beings, remember, to an extent affected by everything that we do, say, and think. So we are all of the same source. We're all connected through that divine thread that ties us all together. It sits in the center of the chest and right side of the physical heart. Divine and self-realization is when we see God, when we see, we feel unconditional and love and boundless compassion towards all. Because how can we not if we see God in each and every form? That just comes as a result. And getting ready now to take this out into our day-to-day lives. Continue to act in a way, again, that has compassion towards all beings. Start to prepare for that mission by coming back to seated position. Once you're seated, sitting up nice and tall, in acknowledgement of supreme essence as within. Close the Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send out to all beings everywhere. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. Beautiful practice, everybody. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Merci Justine, au revoir. Merci de tout mon cœur. Au revoir. Au revoir à tous.
Thank you, Reina. Okay, see you too. Much love to both of you. Bye-bye.